Peace, Scorpio. What's good, Scorpio? How you doing? Are you well, Scorpio? Happy Tuesday. What's goody, you guys? My name is Crystal. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be doing a general read for the sign of Scorpio for the first week of April. Scorpio, how you doing, y'all? This is for any placements, all right? Let me just get that out there, all right? And you guys, again, I'm not a dictator. I'm a guide, all right? So take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm here to provide you messages, some insight on whatever situations you may have to only bring improvement and positive impact to your situation, all right? Not to make it worse. This ain't that channel, all right? So, okay, but I say all that to say, Scorpio, I'm gonna just get straight to it. Before I talk about what I got when I rolled the dice for you, real quick. So this rising, I hadn't read the Bible in a minute, it's been a couple weeks. And I decided to get back to it, Scorpio. And I think you appreciate this because, you rule transformations. Well, I'm in 2nd Chronicles, right? And I was reading about the rebuilding of the altar to the Most High, the Jews were doing in Jerusalem. And when I was reading about their rebuilding the altar, the temple to the Most High, do I want to get it? No, I'm going to just paraphrase it, but I'm going to give you the scriptures in case y'all want to look. Hold on one second. All right, so, I was meditating downstairs today and I'm not even in Chronicles, excuse me, I'm in Ezra. All right, this is actually in Ezra that I'm reading. All right, so Ezra's a short chapter book in the Bible or whatnot, but yeah, I took some notes here because so Ezra chapter 3 from chapter 3, rebuilding the altar from verse 2 all the way down to verse 7. All right, Scorpio, I feel I'm compelled and called to tell you about this message that I got when I read the Bible, because you rule death and rebirth, you rule transformation, all right? And because they were transforming and rebuilding the altar, you may be rebuilding yourself, maybe spiritually, right? And I challenge you to, I know a lot of people don't tend to like that I mention rituals of some sort, but I'm gonna mention it, and I'm gonna continue mentioning it, especially because I see them all up and through the Bible. For those of you who follow the this faith system or whatnot, or trust in the word. Not saying that I don't. I'm just telling you guys what I picked up, right? And I really, really wanted to talk about this when it comes to rituals, because Scorpio, you might be into mysticism, you might be into the occult, and you may not know some resources or some sort of ceremonies or rituals that you can do. Maybe if you want to manifest money in your life, maybe you want to manifest love. There are a lot of different spiritual practices you can do, and not to be afraid of doing them. And the reason I say that is because I'm getting ready to read an actual ritual ceremony that the Israelites practiced when they were rebuilding the altar to show reverence to God, the Most High, universe, for some of you guys, to bring back abundance to them, right? So really quick, it says, and I'm going to damage some of these names, okay, because they're just hard to say. All right, it says, then Joshua, son of Jozadak, and his fellow priests, and Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, and his associates began to build the altar of the God of Israel, to sacrifice burnt offerings on it, in accordance with what is written in the law of Moses, the man of God. Despite their fear of the peoples around them, they built the altar on its foundation and sacrificed burnt offerings on it to the Lord, both the morning and evening sacrifices. Then, accordance with what is written, they celebrated the festival of tabernacles with the required number of burnt offerings prescribed for each day. After that, they presented the regular burnt offerings, the new moon sacrifices, and the sacrifices for all the appointed sacred festivals of the Lord, as well as those brought as free will offerings to the Lord. On the first day of the 7th month, they began to offer burnt offerings to the Lord, though the foundation of the Lord's temple had not yet been laid. Okay. Now, if you listen to that, that in itself is a ritual. Okay. They pick specific. 7, of course, is also about change, right? The first day of the 7th month is when they do this. They build up this offering on specific days, and they give sacrificial offerings. Okay, they could be burnt animals. Like now, when you hear of other cultures, when they offer up animals, I know some people, I love animals, all right, but I'm just talking on spiritual walk, and this is from the Bible. So I'm just saying, people were, and this was a morning and evening practice. That's a ritual. That's a ceremony. That's something that you are doing to manifest what it is that you want to manifest. And I was really called to talk about this. I also saw a lot of numbers where I saw, going down to verse 8 in the 2nd month of the 2nd year after their arrival at the house of God in Jerusalem, 20 years old. I just saw a lot of 2s. I kept thinking of duality, 2022, all of those things. That's me. But I really just wanted to talk about this rebuilding of the temple, this real rebuilding of the altar, that message, Scorpio. Transformation, rebuilding your temple, maybe spiritually, your spiritual temple, or maybe your physical temple, because that is a segue to I rolled for you. You rolled the planet of Pluto, which you are happily ruled by, Scorpio, okay? And Pluto is the planet of death, rebirth, transformation, regeneration, something having to die to rebuild, a new mentality, a new thought, a new love, a new job, any of those things. Something has to be shattered. Something has to die in order for something new to begin. Sometimes it may be a physical death, or sometimes it might be an energetic death, or a spiritual death, or a mental death. Any of those things. Scorpio, you ruled it. You rolled it, but you rule it. Haha, bars. But I say all that to say, Scorpio, you pulled the planet of Pluto, okay? So you could be dealing with another Scorpio. You could have double Scorpio in your chart. You also rolled the number 6. Yesterday, who did I do? I think Aquarius. Scorpio, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius highly aspect. Excuse me, not Aquarius. I take that back. Pisces, okay? Because Pisces, they rolled the number 6 as well. So you could have Pisces highly aspected in your chart. You could be dealing with the Pisces. You could be dealing with another Scorpio, or you could just be highly intuitive, Scorpio. You are a water sign. Or you roll, like I said, you rolled the number 6. I equate 6 to gifts. You could be spiritually gifted. You could be, like I said, highly intuitive, gifted Scorpio. Also, the 6th house is ruled by Virgo. So you could have Virgo highly aspected in your chart. And Virgo, I believe, is employment. The 6th house. Yep. House of employment, wealth, and work. So again, you could be Scorpio. You could be highly intuitive. Maybe you're a spiritual practitioner. Okay. Maybe you have gifts. You can share gifts in your job, your work. You are sharing gifts. All right. You could be going through a transformation and sharing your gifts. All right. You could be rebuilding your temple, maybe you're working on your body. Virgos rule work and body, and the 6th house is ruled by Virgo. So Scorpio, you could just be going through a transformation spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and you might want to share that information maybe with another Scorpio. Maybe you're already sharing that information, all right? So we're going to get to it, and we're going to see what you pull, Scorpio, all right? So again, You guys, please take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm reading for a bunch of different Scorpios. If this applies to you, great. I hope the messages, you can use them to move forward in your situation. If it doesn't, leave it. Don't force a message. Don't apply pressure. Just take this message with as little as effort as possible. If it sounds like your story, cool. If it doesn't, do not beat yourself up trying to force this story. All right. Okay? All right, let's get it. Scorpio. Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, Most High, may I have a calling me message for the sign of Scorpio? May I have a calling me message for the sign of Scorpio? What is being called to Scorpio? Did that come out? All right. Did that come out too? All right, I'll take it. So Scorpio, divine feminine here. You're being called to be the divine feminine, and it's calling for you to call the police. All right. So Scorpio, divine feminine, I like to equate that to the Empress. All right. So you could have Taurus or Libra highly aspected in your chart, because I see the call the police here. The Libra does, for me, equate the law. They bring balance. They bring justice here. Somebody could be calling you, Scorpio, to call the police. Maybe a divine feminine, a Taurus or a Libra could be telling you, Scorpio. They could be calling you, or it's calling to you to start. It's time to start if you're not acting as the divine feminine. You could be a mother figure here. You could be pregnant, okay? You could be an entrepreneur, run your own business, all right? But it's calling you, you're already in the energy of being the divine feminine here, or it's calling you to be in that energy and to bring justice maybe to a situation here, all right? But we're going to see, Scorpio. We're going to see. May we have a take flight message for the sign of Scorpio? What is the take flight message for the sign of Scorpio? What is the take flight message for the sign of Scorpio? May we have a take flight message for the sign of Scorpio? By plane? Okay. So, Scorpio, you might obviously want to take a flight by plane. All right. So, a Taurus or a Libra could be calling you. Maybe they want to take a flight. Maybe you want to travel by plane somewhere. Let's see really quick. I just want to get, what is the astrological energy on Scorpio's mind? What is the celestial body, or who is the celestial body, or what is the astrological energy that is surrounding Scorpio, that is on Scorpio's mind here? Let's see, Scorpio. But that just made me even. Opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle, okay? So Scorpio, right now we're seeing opposition. You could have opposition somewhere, maybe Taurus or Libra in your charts, all right? But we'll see what this is about. Or you could be feeling imbalanced. Maybe you have some tension. Maybe there's a power struggle. Maybe you're having a struggle with somebody. Who's your polar opposite? A Taurus, okay? So you could be having some opposition from a Taurus here. But we'll see. Clarify divine feminine for Scorpio here. Clarify divine feminine for Scorpio. This divine feminine, all right, that is calling to Scorpio. Maybe they're telling you to call. All right, there's that one. Let me have one more. All right, let's see what we have here. The Hermit, Virgo, we already saw that. We saw you rolled the number 6. So there's a Virgo here that could be calling you. Maybe this Virgo is a divine feminine. Okay. Could be a Virgo, could be a Libra, could be a Taurus here. We already mentioned your polar opposite is Taurus. So a Taurus, a Libra, or a Virgo could be calling you because we see this call the police. That's Libra energy here, okay? Or an authoritative figure of some sort. That could be Aries energy as well. All right, Scorpio. But, excuse me, there could be a Virgo who's a divine feminine. Could be somebody you're married to, somebody here who, you know, the Virgo could be healing because they're in solitude. Maybe they're in solitude. They could be calling you to tell you to call the police. All right, because then we have here this, so it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's your energy, Scorpio, right here. So this Virgo looks like they want to travel to you. Okay. Let's see. Two of Swords. So we see Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, your energy here. And this Two of Swords. So there could be a Virgo who is calling you. Maybe they want to send an apology here. They got love in this cup. They want to come towards you. Maybe they didn't make a decision about you. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They could have, somebody here could have Virgo highly aspected in their chart. So Scorpio could be a Virgo, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who wants to come to you. Maybe somebody's in solitude. They want to offer, you know, they want to come to you and offer you this cup of love, maybe an apology here. Maybe they didn't make a decision about you, okay? Or maybe this is you. You could be in solitude. You could have Virgo highly aspected in your chart here, and you're not making a decision. You could be the divine feminine Scorpio, and you're not making a decision about maybe sending an apology to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Virgo, Scorpio. Let's see. Clarify, call the police. Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. So there's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We see this Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. We see this Libra, okay? So this somebody here, the Ten of Pentacles, there was an ending here to somebody's stability. Maybe this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this Virgo, or this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, specifically in Aquarius, because I see this bird here, all right? Somebody could be in jail. Somebody who you could have shared stability with, maybe this Virgo, because the divine feminine, remember, is usually they could be married. That's the Empress. She could be pregnant, she could be married, a mother figure, own her own business. Somebody here could have been married either to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all right? There was an ending to somebody's stability here, this Virgo, or this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, specifically a Libra. So somebody could be calling you because they want to bring justice. They've been up in their head about the ending of this stability, maybe that they shared with you, Scorpio. Somebody's been in their head. They've been in jail because their stability here ended. Somebody here could be world renowned. The Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody has the world in their hand, okay? I'm gonna see what this is about. Hold on, I'm gonna look because this is a new deck for me, and the imagery in this deck is a little bit interesting. You know, I see this masculine, right? This fire sign masculine on the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who could be calling you. They're bringing justice. There was an ending here to somebody's stability, to a home life, all right? And now this masculine is just looking out in the world, and they're moving forward, maybe because they're bringing justice to a situation. They have been all up in their head about this ending here. I just want to see what the Two of Wands says in this deck. It is a good time to spend time. It is good to spend time contemplating your options, but sooner or later you're going to have to choose one, which direction pulls. It is a wonderful thing to have a number of choices, especially if they are good options. Pondering on the options, and yeah, okay. So yeah, somebody wants to take action. They're looking at the world. This masculine Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be calling you Scorpio. They want to bring justice to a situation, maybe because you guys share stability with one another. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. Specifically a Virgo, Libra, or a Taurus who may be calling you. They want to bring justice to a situation. They may want to move forward because they were all up in their head about this ending. But we'll get some more information on that. This could be your polar opposite here, Scorpio. So it could be a Taurus, like I mentioned. Clarify, take flight by plane for Scorpio. Clarify, take flight by plane for Scorpio. Protection, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Nine of Pentacles. You're protecting your stability here. You could be studying. You're keeping yourself protected by studying. Very stable here. Ace of Cups, this new love. You're studying something new. You're protecting yourself. So you could have took flight. You could have took a flight by plane with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here, okay? But it's telling you to take flight. Maybe you want to fly towards or away from. You want to move away from. It looks like you had to protect your stability here from this new love. You're studying this new love, this new passion. It's an overwhelming amount of love here. We're going to get some, I'm going to see. I'm going to get some clarification here. Or this new love, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could have took flight to protect themselves, to protect their stability. They could just be, because I see, this is you, Scorpio. So either an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could have took flight with a new love by plane. And you could be protecting yourself and studying and growing your stability and calling in your new love. It looks like there's a lot of people who, you know, they could be coming trying to attack you, Scorpio. We're going to see. Clarify the Hermit. Ace of Wands. Like I said, so an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they could have Virgo highly aspected, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's you, Scorpio. So you could have Virgo highly aspected. But there's a Virgo who could be calling you here, who could be in solitude. They could be healing. They might want to take action. They have this new idea. Maybe somebody might even want to sleep with you here, or somebody just wants to take action. Somebody could have a butterfly on their back. They want to come towards you, Scorpio, and send this apology, or they're not making a decision here. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Look at these aces. Somebody wants to come in with the truth. They want to bring clarity. They want to apologize. This Virgo here, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody has Virgo highly aspected in their chart here. The Emperor, Aries. Okay, because I said was calling to you, so this could be your divine counterpart, Scorpio, and Aries. You could have been married to. This Aries wants to call you. This Aries could have Virgo highly aspected in their chart. So this And look, because they're standing on this bull. So a Taurus, that's your polar opposite. So there could be a Taurus, an Aries, or Virgo, or you, or whoever your counterpart is has that highly aspected in your chart. They could be calling you because you're the divine feminine. You're the empress, okay? They could have been in solitude. Maybe there was this new idea of passion here. Somebody had a new idea of passion, or they are having this new idea of passion while they are in solitude. Somebody could have had sex here. Somebody may want to offer a cup of love, maybe an apology, the truth, clarity, because they weren't making a decision here. Could be with this emperor, this Aries, this entrepreneur, somebody who's, just big time, big money, all right? An authoritative figure here. That's why I said call the police here. Somebody wants to bring justice to a situation. And it looks like it's this masculine. It could be an Aries. Or it could just a fire sign, but specifically I see an Aries here, all right? Clarify this Two of Wands. Or Scorpio, you could have Virgo highly aspected in your chart, okay? And you might have this new idea of passion. You want to offer a cup of love and provide the truth and bring clarity. You weren't making a decision about this Aries or about this entrepreneur masculine, this authoritative figure here. Might be a little controlling. Because they like to stand on this bull, so they could be a little stubborn here. You could have Virgo highly aspected in your chart, Aries highly aspected in your chart, Taurus highly aspected in your chart, or Libra highly aspected in your chart, or you're dealing with those people. Clarify the Two of Wands. Two of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands, moving forward. Somebody wants to move forward. That's 2. I talked about 2 at the beginning when I was reading the Bible. I saw all these 2. So duality or a relationship here. It looks like it's a divine counterpart here. So this Aries, because this is Aries energy, or this is fire energy, wants to call you. They want to bring justice to a situation. They want to plant this seed. They're looking out at the world right now, and they want to plant seeds. Look at this. What came out? The 5 of Wands. This is competitiveness. There was an ending to somebody's stability because somebody was, fighting, competing all the time. This is still this fire energy. They could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn highly aspected in their chart. But because there was all of this, somebody here was planting their seeds in the world, okay? Like, look at the imagery. Looking down going on this new journey, planting their seeds. And look, somebody's looking at the world right now. So it could be this Virgo, this Aries, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But because of all this fighting, this competition, because somebody's out here planting their seeds all over the place, all right? There was an ending to their stability. Somebody has to release this fighting and this arguing. Somebody was all up in their heads. Could be an Aquarius or a Libra or an Aries, like I mentioned. Somebody's in jail. Clarify the 8 of Swords. They're in mental jail, though. 6 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Look at this. I see this new moon. Somebody's releasing. Somebody's bringing justice to a situation. They're releasing being all up in their head about competition and fighting, the end of their stability here. Somebody's moving forward. They're planting seeds here, maybe in a relationship. There was an ending in a relationship, a home life of some sort, because there was a lot of competition and fighting. Somebody here was literally planting their seeds in the world. Like somebody here was a shapeshifter. They switched up around people. Clarify 7 of Wands, take flight by plane. 6 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Scorpio, that's your energy. So in the past, you had to protect yourself from a bunch of people. You could be on stage, Scorpio. You could be very stable here, okay? And you had to take flight. In the past, You know, you're nostalgic. You could, like I said, you could be a spiritual practitioner. You could have been using your magic. You could have been trying to heal somebody who could have been very toxic, a Capricorn, online. A lot of people were watching you. You were protecting yourself from this past person, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, specifically in Aries, or you are protecting yourself. That's why you're taking flight. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. And right now, you're protecting yourself from something in the past. Or this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically Capricorn, they could be taking flight. Nah, that looked like you, but they could have been taking flight from you. They were taking flight from you in the past. They could have been guarded. Clarify Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I keep seeing this Aquarius and this Libra all up and through here. And look, I see this full moon here. We just had the new moon, so this could really be the new moon. But this is the past, so this looks like a full moon to me. This new moon energy, somebody could be manifesting, okay, getting out of their head from all this competition and fighting, somebody's stability ending here. You know, somebody wanting to plant the seeds, they could be getting out of their head and moving to calmer waters. They're releasing this, okay? They're bringing justice to the situation. They could be calling you, could be this Aries or this Virgo who could be calling you Scorpio. You could have been married to this person, all right? Because look, this Aries, at one point, they weren't making a decision. They didn't want to make a decision to offer this cup of love, this apology, maybe about having sex here, or some new idea of passion that they had. They went into solitude. They got the truth about it. Somebody here got the truth about this new idea of passion, this Virgo or this Aries. Or you got the truth about them, Scorpio. But you could have protected yourself from this past person and you just decided to focus on your stability. You ended up the Queen of Swords is a widow, okay? So somebody had to release this new love. Scorpio, that looks like you. You had to release maybe an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody from your past that just was always coming at you. It looked like a lot of competition. You had to protect yourself. The Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. That's all we see up in here is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, specifically Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. So a Gemini, you could have took flight from a Gemini, this new love that you had. You could have, excuse me, you may have had to cut them out, either a Gemini or this Virgo. And this Virgo could be calling you because they're healing and they have this new idea of passion. They want to send you a message of love and truth. Or this is you. You want to send this message of love and truth to a Virgo or an Aries that you weren't making a decision about. Either you weren't making a decision or they weren't making a decision about you. This is your divine counterpart because it's calling you. You're the divine feminine, Scorpio. And guess what? The divine masculine is here, all right? But they weren't making a decision about sending this apology about some new idea of passion here. They were in solitude, all right? But look, somebody may want to communicate. Or, oh, Scorpio, you could have a new love. You could be manifesting a new love. And a lot of people are watching you in the background here because the number one is self. Or this Aries that you took flight. Maybe you took a trip by plane with an Aries, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Everybody's here. You could have took flight with a Gemini, a Virgo, an Aries, a Virgo, a Libra, a Taurus, okay? You could have took flight from one of those people. Maybe you took a flight with this person by plane. Now you're protecting from this past person. Whoever this past person is, you could have released them. You could have cut them out, okay? In the past, you could have been very stable with this person. Somebody here got clarity. Somebody here, very compassionate though. Scorpio, this could be your energy, okay? You could have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, highly aspect in your chart, dang. But you could have gotten clarity and truth about a Gemini, a Virgo, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, this new love of yours, you could have got truth. You manifested literally cutting out this new love. All right, you had to release this new love in the past. All right, or you may want to take a flight by plane. All right, you might want to take a flight. Because Scorpio, this is your energy. You might be wanting to manifest new love. You had to cut out some things in order this new love could be your stability. All right. In the past, you had to cut out some things to get your 9 of Pentacles. You're studying here for this new love. Maybe you like to communicate here, and a lot of people watch you. There's some things that you had to cut out. Maybe an Aries, this fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe feeling very defensive all the time. And that goes back to this transformation. Now you want to take a flight by plane. You want to take a flight somewhere, okay? Maybe somewhere with somebody in your past, somebody who had to release you, or you release them, all right? Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they're all here. The heavy energy is Taurus, Aries, Libra, Virgo, Gemini, okay? Let me get dang, that was long. Let me get an oracle card for you. Lost without you. Yeah, this Emperor was a little stubborn. Somebody from your past here. They're very, they're the Emperor. Betrayal. Yeah, somebody wants to bring justice to a situation, all right? You could be healing, Scorpio, from this whatever this new idea of passion was. You offered your love. There was the truth about it. You didn't make a decision. Either you didn't or somebody didn't make a decision about you. But I told you I saw 2. There's two, the number 2, okay? Somebody you could have been in a relationship with, all right? Or somebody's bringing duality to a situation because they were betrayed. They're acting in their masculine. This could be you, Scorpio. You could just be acting in your masculine. You could be taking on the Emperor and Empress energy, all right? And you're just healing, all right? Because you got the truth, and you got this new truth. You got clarity, new idea of passion. Somebody offered their love. They didn't make a decision, or you didn't make a decision, all right, about somebody you could have been married to. Either you betrayed somebody or somebody betrayed you. I'm sorry. Somebody here you're being called to apologize about this betrayal. And somebody is not making a decision to do so. It looks like it's this Aries. Or it could be you, Scorpio, and you could have Aries highly aspected in your chart, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here who has Aries highly aspected in their chart. They're being called to apologize because you're the divine feminine, Scorpio, or you are being called to apologize to this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or this Aries. Righting past wrongs. We see the past. Somebody could have cut somebody out in the past. They were guarded, very protective. This new love here, this Gemini or this Virgo. Illusions. There was illusions involved here. Not everything is as it appears, even when you think you could swear by it. Some things are just not right and some things are just not true. Like those hazy water mirages on the hot summer days and cargo ships hovering on the horizon. When you discover you have traveled deep into the woods, miles upon miles, down a long, winding, and corrugated road that has left you empty and torn, stop and recalibrate. Shake it up and turn yourself around. Tip everything over and upside down or right side up. Create the path that is true to you. I mean, Scorpio, illusions, I'm sorry, betrayal, okay? Bringing justice to a situation, calling you to be the divine feminine, all right? So you're either being called, you could have took flight, maybe you went on a flight by plane with this Aries or this Virgo here or this Gemini, okay? And now you were really guarded in the past. You could have protected yourself, protected your stability. You cut this new love out. You manifested cutting this new love out, okay? Or you're manifesting new love that you want to communicate something maybe to a Gemini or a Virgo. It's going to bring you a lot of stability. You cut something out in the past, though. You had to cut something out in the past. Maybe feeling like everybody's against you. Whatever this is, the illusion. But either you are saying you're being called to say, I'm sorry. There was a betrayal here. Opposition, maybe with the Taurus. Or somebody else is being called in your energy. A Virgo, an Aries, or a Gemini is being called to say they're sorry to you, Scorpio. All right. So that's what I have for you. Again, please like, share, subscribe. I hope that resonated, Scorpio. If not, check your other placements. All right. You can follow me on any of my platforms. My Instagram is at Majesticrystal, MajesticRystal. All right. Let's pray and I'll be done. Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, Most High, I thank you for allowing Scorpio to come sit with me today. I thank you for the messages that have came through for Scorpio, and I pray that you provide them intuition, discernment, understanding of these messages, that they may use them to apply them to their life. We pray protection, joy, abundance, greatness, power, intellect, forgiveness over Scorpio's life. And we pray that you cast out the spirit of confusion, deception, illusion, manipulation, jealousy, hatred, frustration, depression, sadness over them. We give you thanks, honor, and glory for our angel guides and our ancestors. Ashe. All right, Scorpio. Until next time, I love you guys. Peace.